Indonesian musician, if you have a project, if you want to build something, if you need to have someone to help you, if you want to spread the word about your idea, if you are very creative, if you are very inspiring people, even not, if you have something to say, if you want to sing, if you want to play music, if you want to show what you doing in your life, just come share. If you're an artist, if you're unknown people, just come and share. This place is free to everyone. You're all welcome. Hi, NOPROBLEM TV channel. You know from where it's come from? The name?
The name?
Because we wanted to create a TV channel, but we don't find the name. And then in Indonesia, and especially during the lockdown, it was a bit difficult to find a place or to drink coffee or to drink whatever you want to drink or to eat. And then we met a guy, a local guy, called Panade, and then only to earn his life, he just like put some in. He has a terrace. He just put few chairs and he tried to sell some coffee. He sells some coffee. He said all the time, no problem. And when people like that say to you, no problem, when they don't have enough money because they cannot work anymore, because they don't have enough income anymore due to the lockdown and the COVID-19 economical crisis, it's very inspiring because he find a way to get out of here, to get out of where he was a bit stuck, and then he increased his life and he makes some good things. And then all the time he said no problem, and I said, yeah. So let's call that TV No Problem. That's right. That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. No problem.
And
because it's always solution.
Yeah. You can share with people to solve your problem, because as you said, there is always solution to any kind of problem. Welcome guys, welcome everyone to NOPROBLEM TV. This week we are on the 6th of August. Last week we were speaking in French with Kawan and Elisa, and today we are speaking in Indonesian and in English. And maybe if there is some people who want to add something in French, it's also possible. I'm very, very glad today because we think that everything is possible. There is always no problem, like we can say, always solution to everything. If there is problems, it depends always to us to find solution. I think you will agree to that. And then I'm very happy to today because we welcome here in base camp of Kawan Baik Indonesia in Rumah Sanur dan Pasar Bali, Indonesia, dunia, inside the world. We are all one, all equal. I agree with that. Yeah. And then this difference. So today we have to erase these words because it doesn't exist anymore. I'm happy because we welcome. It will be a problem because she's laughing all the time actually, and then hopefully don't remove your hat.
Yes.
Because me, I will start to laugh.
Yes, you know? Of course.
We welcome Pito, ladies first.
Yeah.
We welcome Pito. Thank you, Pito, for being here. And we welcome Kawan Cai and Kawan Pito, Kawan Pito and Kawan Cai.
Yeah.
Welcome to be here. Thank you to be here. And then.
And kawan-kawan, don't forget.
And yeah, but this is after. Because for the moment they are not the guests. Maybe we will do something with them one day, but now it's just you and then yeah. We call this this NOPROBLEM TV this week Impossible. Impossible. Everything is possible, but especially for them, they are possible because even there is, it's a bit difficult, a bit tricky to talk like that. You know, even there is no difference between, I consider, and we should consider, there is no difference between being. We have to say something. You guys are a little bit different than me, a little bit physically, and for you the things are a bit more difficult to do in your current life, like your life every day. For example, Cai, now you work in Kawan Baik Indonesia and Pito Indonesia since 2 days.
Yeah.
Yes, since 2 days. And there is small details because we are located in the 2nd floor in Rumah Sanur. Our office here is based in the 2nd floor, and there is many stairs, many steps. And then, of course, as mostly everywhere in Indonesia, nothing is made for disabled people. So maybe you know what means disabled?
Different ability.
Different ability?
Yeah.
Well, it means something for you, different abilities. What the main difference between disabled and disabled for you?
For me, the disabled is can't do the disabled not function.
Yeah.
And disabled means they can do something but with different way, their own way.
And you, Pito?
I think it's more empowering to use deferable than disable, because it's like the sense of the words. Well, I work as a freelance translator, so language is everything for me. Yeah, it gives like sense of empowerment for by using deferable rather than disable, because deferable, like, you can do something but differently, being able to do something but differently than general people, general population, and that's us.
And it's like it means something also, like it's quite symbolic, because disable is like, you know, when we talk about disabilities, there is, you know, bad words, like the words whose affect us like truly deeply, or you're disabled. But disable is like more sweet. I don't know how can I say that. It's a new word. Ini kata baru. Because actually I learned this from Kawan Baik Indonesia, and especially from Kawan Elisa, Kawan Ayu. They introduced me with these words, and I didn't know. And it sounds actually defable, possibilities, more possibilities.
Yeah, of course.
It sounds totally different. What you prefer? You consider yourself as what? As defable, disable, or normal human being?
Yeah, just normal. About differently, I think even people who can walk just normal without wheelchair, everyone is different. Everyone has their own way to do something or anything. It's just like everyone else.
Don't know, because actually people, I know you. I don't know exactly. I know what I know about your story, your personal story. Maybe may I ask you if it's private? Just tell. I don't want to talk about that.
It's not private.
So maybe Pito first. What?
First.
Okay.
I want to hear from you.
Okay, men's first.
Okay.
What's happened to you and when? What is your personal story about that?
Yeah. Actually, when.
Wanna drink first?
Later.
This will be hard.
I was born normally, but when I was 1 year old, in the middle of the night, it's suddenly I have a high fever and having a seizure. It's my parents got panic and bring me to the hospital, but the condition it's in the middle of the night. There is no doctor available at the hospital, but there is a nurse, and my father just tell the nurse, do whatever you have to do just to make my son stop the seizure. And then the nurse give injection, and the seizure is stopped and I calm down. But the next day, before the fever and seizure, I was almost able to walk, but after that night, I got limp for waist down. Even just sit down, I can't do sit down as a sit, as limp, and then my I got all of form of medication, Balinese medication, and skala. The last one I remember about the last one my parents remember are he met a kind of priest, Balinese priest. He told my father to bring me and to the beach every morning, black sand to bury my body, and body.
Like people are still doing mostly every day.
Black ants.
Black sand.
Oh, black sand. Oh, okay.
Yeah, black sand.
Pasir hitam.
And there is things I slowly able to walk, but my right leg it's a bit. When I walk, it's drag. I drag my leg. Yeah. But
how old you was at that?
1 year old.
1 year old.
Yeah.
But
you were,
you're
you were still
basically
you were able to walk before that at 1 year old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I was able to walk like
a baby, 1
yeah,
years old.
yeah,
1 year old.
yeah. It's just not fully normal, but just
but still doing it.
at that time, I didn't think I am different from other
Yeah, of
people.
course.
I didn't know I have some some differently
Some sickness.
yeah, some sickness until I was in the middle school.
Which age?
10
something.
11, 12.
12.
12,
Yeah. At school, yeah, every morning in here there is some ceremonial acara bendera.
Oh.
Yeah.
They lift the flag.
Yeah, they lift
Flag
the flag.
ceremony. I hate that.
I can stand for too long.
Yeah.
And my leg gets shaking.
Shaking.
Yeah. So I get rest, and after that, I got less, and I'm more stay at the classroom, not join the
team,
the
friends.
Yeah. Yeah. That's for the physical education, it's just to like other people. It's going until until high school, and after high school I consider myself a bit lucky compared to other people with disability. Yeah.
Disabilities, yeah.
Because
highly handicapped.
Yeah. Because my environment supporting me. They didn't see me like, they just see me like others, no different.
Your environment is what? Your family?
My family, my friends. Well, yeah, in middle school there is some bullying, but I don't think that's because because yeah, it's the age of a bit. Yeah.
How about girlfriend?
Yeah.
Did you get a girlfriend when you were in school?
In high school.
Ooh.
High school.
I didn't get any.
In colleagues.
Yeah. And then to make a kind of short resume, from the age of 12, more or less, you start be able to move by yourself your legs.
Yeah.
You lose your strongness, and you cannot stand anymore. And then since then, it's getting worse and worse every year.
In colleagues, I still able to walk. It's getting worse after I finish my education and going to work. About in 2017, it's my own fault. I got you can say I'm greedy. I take a lot of jobs.
No, you're in it. No, you're not greedy. You're in it.
And I got little rest, and my condition dropped. My balance get worse, and at that time I need a walking stick to help me balance myself. But suddenly I got sleep when I'm outside just come out from the toilet, and I broke my back.
Or spine.
Yeah, my spine. And
what's the name of the trouble you have? It's a
yeah, the sickness. It's called cerebral palsy. Yeah, cerebral palsy. It's it's hard to move my leg. It's not moving. The comment is not Yeah.
It just affect for now. It just affect your
yeah,
lower body.
like,
Yeah, right.
But yeah, for now, I think it's getting worse because my left leg is get dragged. It's getting stiff in the left.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And what are you doing for a living? Everybody has to know. What do you do for your work?
For now, I work in Kawan Baik as a website developer.
Even more than that, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll come back to that after because
Yeah,
we have to talk with Pito.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you very much for this testimony.
Yeah.
So cool.
It's
so
a bit,
cool.
you know what I mean. So, Pito, you can walk. You have your 2 legs. You also have
Yeah,
your 2 legs,
course.
by the way.
Of
But
course.
yeah, Stephen Hawkins just passed away a few years
Yeah.
ago. He got mostly the same problem than yours.
Yeah.
You know that.
I know that.
And then he was not greedy because he don't have any other choice than to study and to work and to work and to work.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we can do something else. We can run. We can go running to the beach. And then I consider, and lots of people with handicap, high handicap, or disabilities or defabilities, they have. This is what they have to do because this is mainly what they can do.
Yeah.
And then it's not to be greedy than to work or to study and whatever. So I think you lose your time in a good way.
Yeah.
Congratulations for
Thank
everything. And then we'll back to you after because I mean your life and talking about your life and how you position in your life, what's difficult for you in terms of justice, what is equal or not, what you consider in terms of healthcare access. You have access to healthcare or facilities or whatever. And you, Pito, except that you have blue and green hair. What's wrong with you?
Wait.
I know Pito. Pito, I will make a short resume about Pito. Pito, she's talking a lot. She's enjoying life and everything. She's laughing all the time. She speaks all the time. You see before she want to take my place.
Yeah, of course.
And then she also have her own stories, maybe. And to be honest, we didn't prepare that before this interview because I would also want to be surprised, and especially especially talking about politics, talking about sensitive topics. Okay, we have to prepare it a bit, but talking about social aspect, about personal story, I don't want to know about you. I want to know right now, and it surprised me. And then what happened to you? Why you are here? Are you considered?
Me too. Well, at first,
I mean, we talk about disabilities, disabled people. What's your problem?
That's my problem. I don't have any problem.
Good answer. That's a perfect answer. Yeah.
I mean,
what's your personal story? Tell me your personal story.
It kind of surprised me when Alex asked me to join
Yeah.
this live show actually,
But
because I never see myself as a disabled.
Yeah, but it's 2 different points.
Yeah,
actually.
of course.
People, I mean, what's the difference between fingers and legs?
Yeah.
You need your legs to walk, and you need your fingers to.
The hardest part for me growing up was when I have to do the math. Because everybody have 10 fingers and I have none. So it's hard for me to learn to count.
Explain what happened to you. What's your story?
Well, it's way before I was
want.
born. Yeah, okay. I got already 2 glasses of this, so I was fine. I'm fine. So it started before I was even born. Well, it happened all the time in Indonesia. There's this called MBA, married by accident. So my mom and my dad was actually, they have forbidden love, and their parents didn't agree about their marriage, and they tried to abort me twice. And I didn't die.
It's so funny.
Yeah, it's so funny. I mean, my timeline is so rebellious.
Yeah.
That's what.
It's actually super cool the way you talk about that. So yeah.
Yeah, that's what my mom said actually when I was in university. We have like heart-to-heart talk about that, and she told me about everything, what happened to me, and yeah, she's like blatantly say in my face. She said like, yeah, you're already rebellious even when you were still in my stomach. Because you didn't die, and we tried to abort you twice, and I was born premature. I didn't even weigh 2 kilos, and I have to spend 10 days in incubator. And the crazy part was my grandma from my mother's side. She was a nurse. She was in what do you call angkatan laut? Yeah.
In land force,
army,
marine.
She worked in a marine hospital as a nurse.
In a navy hospital.
And my mom's nipple was inverted, so she couldn't give me milk. And my grandma came, and she got this ripe banana, and she just spoon it and gave it to me. And I was not even like 24 hours.
Yeah, right away.
Right away. Yeah. And I mean, yeah, but since then I got really, well, maybe because my mom was like 17 years old when she had me, and I kind of view her like I was her new toy. So she's like, you know, kids when they're like really intrigued and really interested with their new toys, and that's what happened to me. Actually, I'm the new toy. But she takes care of me really, really well. I mean, the determination, the resilience, and the eagerness to life. That's what I got from her. She was like, well, if you're a Muslim, I was raised as a Muslim, and now I don't even know anymore.
No, with the color of your hair, you cannot.
Yeah, of course. I was raised as a Muslim, and in Muslim proverbs, they're saying that your mother was your first madrasah, your first Google, your first school, your first learning.
You get everything from
yeah, from mom. That's what she gives. And it's silly stories every time I got my birthday. Which
date?
No.
Which date?
No.
When is your birthday? You talk about your birthday. When is your birthday? Is today?
Later.
When is your birthday?
Later. No one knows.
When is your birthday?
Yeah, that's my deepest, darkest secret.
Your birth date.
Yes, of course.
I don't ask you for the year. Just the date. It's nothing secret.
I'm Sagittarian. December 15th.
Yeah, but this means nothing Sagittarius.
December,
What is that Sagittarian? Yeah, huh? Huh?
Yeah, December 15th.
December 15th. Soon. And then continue on the topic, your mother.
Yeah, it's silly stories every time I got my birthday in my house. So I left home for the school actually since I was 16. So it's a rare occasion for me to stay at house at the home, especially for my birthday. But it's silly story every time I got my birthday in my house. Just like always, well, you know, moms.
No, I don't know. Actually, no.
She was like keep retelling about the old jokes, about the old history about me. Like, you know what? When you were a kid, and you have your first sneaker with what do you get? Shoelaces, and we were ready to go somewhere, and we had to wait for you for 30 minutes, 30 fucking full minutes. Just for you to finish tying your shoelaces. Yes, but that's how I got the lesson about resilience, about determination, about you have to pursue something. If you want to have something, you have to pursue it. And yeah, that's what.
It's interesting because your situation actually is a way very different. We don't talk about who is like the highest disabled or whatever, you know, but it's like someone who lost the view, blind from born time. Okay, you get used to, like you get used and you learn how to do everything in your daily life with only few fingers, like
that's the unique. I mean, it's unique situation for me because if you see me from afar, I'm just this obnoxious big girl with my colorful hair and my maybe intimidative body. But if you see me closer, then you have, well, and that's actually what surprised everyone. I mean, I always got the look, like whenever they approach me, and then
I do think it's related because you think the way you live actually is interesting, and I just interact with that because it seems quite close to you and quite like means something. Do you think you are? How can I say that? You try the way you live right now, because I just listened to what you say. You live like in a marginal, original way. You think it's related? Is something to compensate or to balance the things you lose when you're born?
I mean, it's not well.
Kind of originality you give, like to.
Not really.
No,
it's not. I mean, we tend to like it's like basic human psychology. I mean, we tend to like close the things that we don't want people to see. So in my story, I don't
Exactly
want.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, in my story, I don't want people to see my lack of fingers. So I want to see the other things. So if you know Karyage-kun comic, it's Japanese comic. Somebody's laughing there. So you have to distract your the thing that makes you very shameful about yourself with other thing with more shameful. It's like when you broke your zipper, when you broke your fly's trouser, then you have to cut your hair like obnoxiously ugly. So people will attract to the hair. Yes, and not to your broken zipper.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I got I got distractions.
This is actually a good definition of politics.
Yeah.
If I can make like because politicians they do that.
Yeah,
24,
exactly.
24.
I'm actually a living politic here.
So thank you for this testimony, guys, both of you. And then now I just want to know how, in your life, did this, as I said before, it's a bit tricky to talk about this topic without saying the words problem or issues.
No,
but I'm really sorry. I have because I don't have to. I don't know how to define that. Yeah. So in your daily life, in Indonesia, what people give you like. In my country, if I have a physical problem, my country will help you, will help me, and will help most of my family, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
And then what you get here from what your parents get from that, from the way you born with this problem. Did the government do something for you right now?
Yeah, of course.
I got nothing from the government. I get something more from non-government organization, NGO. They when my condition got worse, there is someone see my condition, and he recommend me to come to Anikalin Center to introduce me to Puspadi Bali. In the Puspadi, they provide an AFO to support my legs. And when I tell them about my story, and they recommend me to the YPK, they are neighbor satu gedung, one building, one house, but different management. I got some therapy from physiotherapy from the YPK. It's for free. YPK help give free therapy for the one who can afford it. But if you can afford, you can just give some donation to them.
You can participate.
Yeah, you can participate. And when I know about Puspadi and YPK, there I learn about more about people.
We can see Puspadi here.
Yeah.
Not here. There.
Yeah. Yeah. When the Puspadi, they introduced me to a lot of people with a lot worse condition than mine.
You can see a few people here on the screen.
Yeah.
On the back.
Yeah. When I see them, I feel my condition is nothing. That's
really your condition for them is nothing.
Yeah.
Compared to them.
Compared to them. There are a lot of people have a worse condition than me.
Yeah, but it's not a reason to not helping you.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
She needs help.
Yeah.
Also. Even she's used to, like the example I said before, blind people who get blind from the time he's born. Maybe you don't want to see again because he gets used, you know. But
my point is, there's no point if I'm get down.
You need now you need more physiotherapy. In my opinion. So it's good for you to work now in Kawan Baik Indonesia because you have to walk on the stairs, so you do natural therapy.
That's one of the therapy.
But it's really difficult for him actually. We help Cai to climb the stairs, and which just make me very sad. It's what you said. I'm not sick enough to get help. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Sorry to say, but what the fuck? Someone like there is people who deserve more intention than me.
No, I didn't say I didn't need help. Just let me. When I know about them, it makes me. It's not a big trouble.
Not big trouble.
Not big deal. There's a lot of things that I can do compared to
the other one. So far.
And they have, and all people. Like I said, I'm considered I'm myself lucky because a lot of people help me. Wherever I go, there is someone to help me. I feel blessed.
That's great because we can all help people. But you consider yourself like you need, if you can access to more physiotherapy, you will say no, I don't need. Or more.
Well, if I can, I will try.
You need more access to healthcare.
About access, YPK can, but right now it's new normal, and
is what?
New normal.
What is this?
He hates that.
About
because before it was a wrong normal or something.
Before.
I got some trouble from the audience. But
as far as I know, before the COVID-19.
What?
That's the keyword actually. Just mess him up.
The YPK all the clients come to the YPK to get physiotherapy, but after the pandemic, their building out closed. So many things stopped. Like now, it's just limited people can get some treatment at there.
In my opinion, if I can, Cai. In my opinion, like when we need medical treatment, when we need a chair like yours to move somewhere everywhere, there is no way we can stop helping people. I mean, you must have help. You said something in healthcare. We can rebound after about healthcare access, but maybe it will be another topic. Do you have an insurance?
Personal.
A personal one.
Personal one.
Which one? The local one.
The local one.
BPJS.
BPJS and quiz and
good.
char.
That's good.
In my opinion, when people need some treatment, then Kawan Baik actually they give, that we help also disabled people by bringing them lots of goodie bags and food and
entertainment.
And many things and lots of things and playing with them and games and everything. These people need medical treatment. They need, or not only medical treatment, but they need physiotherapy, moving. You know that we know each other,
Yeah.
not very well, but we know each other. You must move, and you cannot do anything by yourself.
Yeah.
Like doing physiotherapy by yourself is difficult.
Yeah,
so
it's
you must
difficult.
have someone
Yeah.
who's helping you, and especially in your condition. And then there is no way, in my opinion, it could stop. And in my opinion, the government should help people.
Yeah.
Like this is the main problem.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like, okay, let's say I'm coming from Europe. You know, it's a bit different.
Yeah. I see it.
But you say, no. If we consider there is no difference between you and me, there is no difference between a Swiss guy and an Indonesian guy. Also.
I think that's the difference between like European government and Indonesian government. Actually, European government think more about the people, but we in Indonesia we think more about government.
People think more about government.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's develop. Go. What do you mean about that? You mean Indonesian government think more about?
Yeah, about the people. So that's why
about themselves also, no?
But it looks like they think more about the people, of course. I mean, they have good PR. Well, they have more civilization, of course. But yeah, that's the big difference between the European and Indonesian. Like basically, you guys have. If it's about access, if you are here, then we're still here.
Oh yeah. Below your chair.
Yeah, of course. Well, because yeah, they think more about the healthcare, the well-being of the people, and
empathy.
Yeah, empathy. That's empathy. That's a highlight actually. But here in Indonesia, I think that's the main reason why the government don't think about the people, because people think about the people. People think about themselves. I mean, it's from the people to the people, and like the government they don't care. They care from the people if it's the election day, perhaps, if it's like regional electoral, and
because then they need lots.
They
of money
need lots of support from the
from
the people to get elected from the people. But at times like this, I mean, at times like even when there's pandemic, well, I got lots of friends in Jogja because I studied in Jogja. And in this time of pandemic, there are lots of people losing their work, losing their job. They don't have even got their full income. Well, everybody is in the shit together, but they got lots worse because even the government, the sultanate, instead of they provide assistance, they provide help for the people. And we're talking about Jogja. Instead of giving those kind of help, they just built fences around the plaza, around the alun-alun, and that sucks actually for the labor that got less than 2 million per month.
Much less.
Well, Jogja 2 million and 4,000. 4,000. What do you get from 4,000? I mean, well, it's always happens all over Indonesia, but that's why, because there are lots of like unfortunate people around us. So the closest thing that they got help was from the neighbor around them, from the environment around them, and from the NGO perhaps, who thinks more about the people, who thinks more about themselves, who thinks like maybe like you. Well, we're no difference if they're like if they couldn't walk, if they couldn't access the healthcare, we have to do something about them. We have to do something to just at least just level up and get the same access.
Actually, these people forgot the basic human rights, which is the one we talked yesterday about. But the first one, the most important one. We're all equal.
Yeah.
And we should take care as a brotherhood all for each other. Yeah. But this is something we totally forgot. But this is not since the pandemic. Actually, this is
it's from.
It's spent like really 100 years ago.
No. It's 1948.
1948.
Yeah, it was written in 1948.
Oh.
So it's like even less than 80 years. So in 40 years, we were able to forget the main article of the basic human rights, because it's interesting, and I encourage you to go to UN or whatever you want to read human rights. There is 23 articles of if by mistake, and it's interesting to read all of them, and then you can go straight to the point. It's that still available. I mean, generally, no.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
a little bit, part of them, but not completely.
Not complete.
No.
Yeah, I mean, human rights is like how being human be put into words, but actually being human is like way more than that. Actually, it has to be more than that. It's like it has to be more than just regulation. It has to be more than just a convention, perhaps.
No,
it's more than just consensus. I mean, well, I have the same experience, which I like. People always look at us with, it's not sympathy, it's pity, rather than pity than sympathy. Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel that on you sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah.
And how did you feel that? How did you recognize that someone looked like with kind of pity or whatever?
We want to kick them in the face, yeah.
But you cannot. It's difficult.
Yeah, I can kick.
But I can do that for you. I can do that for you. No worry.
Yeah, thank you.
Now let me what that feeling
It's kind of hard, but well, I can't think what they think. They have their own way thinking, but yeah, I think the problem is the mindset of the people in here. I don't know other place, but in here, when in Bali, when someone have a disability,
I know
the parents tend to hiding them. They didn't want other people know about and about their children, and it get the disabled person is just getting worse. It's
when there's self-esteem.
Yeah.
I will just tell you, because 1 minute I will talk about someone I will talk. I know this. Okay, I will rebound on that. Bali is Bali about disabilities and disabilities, and then there's a very bad tradition. Stop me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But I will use a bit bad words.
Yeah, it's okay.
Kenya. There is some fucking asshole in here, like when the mother and the father give birth to a baby with disabilities, they totally hide them. And me, I'm here since long time working in the healthcare field. And I see so many unchained kids, like the black far away from the main entrance. And then I saw, especially, I think 2, 3, but especially one. His name was Wayan Robi. He's from Kintamani, and then maybe everyone knows the story. And then he was 9 years old when we went there, and then the door was closed. A small gudang, panas, super hot. Nothing inside, nothing, just 20 square meter with a locker, big locker. And then someone bring us there and said, huh? Oh, no, 20 square meter. It was 20 square meter. And then we opened the door, and then through the window, a glass window, we saw naked kids. And then since this baby was born, they put it inside alone, without clothes, without anything. And they just throw it away, food like junk food, from a small hole on the door. And then I'm the first one. I don't know if we can. Oh my god. This is the movie.
That sounds like a good start for a
I'm
horror,
talking. So the sound
actually.
here is very sorry, but
that's
okay.
That sounds like a good start for a horror movie.
So this is the house where we find Robbie, and then very emotional, and then we take care of him. So and then so many cases like that. So I can understand when you say I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Finally, I didn't realize that, and then you can get lucky, but anyway. You're not lucky to be well treated, actually. You know what I mean? This is normal.
Yeah, it's normal.
You're not lucky because you're normal. Because it's normal.
It's normal. Get treatment,
Continue. You wanted to say something. You forgot.
I forgot.
You were talking about here in Bali, the kids are treated when we're born with disabilities. Can you talk about that? And what's bringing the parents? I don't want to talk because I know the story, but what brings the parents to immerse their kids in a house?
There is some myths in here when you have a child with disability or disability, you have done something wrong.
Karma.
you have um, you have angered the ancestor, or there's a lot of myths about disabilities.
Myths, like myths.
Yeah, mythos.
Is the shame
Oh,
also?
myths.
Is the
Yeah,
shame
it's
also
same.
the shame? Yeah.
Yeah, the
So it means a
same.
family feel ashamed to have a disabled.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's shame on them then.
Yeah. That
It's shame on them.
what they do are more sin than
For hobby actually, and then we even talk with the government, and the government cannot do anything just to tell you the story.
Yeah, that
Absolutely
sucks.
nothing.
That sucks.
Nothing, and nobody wants to do anything. They ask the parents, because the father was still alive, money to put the kids on the hospital.
When was it?
In Tamani.
No, when was it? What year?
2017.
Oh.
17.
In Bali.
Oh, I saw many, and I saw me like all the time. We saw that. We met one guy. 20. There is another movie. 25 years. This is Robbie. 25. Oh my god.
Yeah,
But it's fine actually. We helped him so many years, and then now he's super fine. And then one day we opened the door also to a guy who was living also in 3 square meters, but he was not 9 years old. He was 23, 24 years old, and he was living in di tempat sampah. 100% full from the roof until there everywhere. Sampah, sampah, sampah. And dia tidur di sampah. Dia bikin tempat tidur sendiri di sampah, di plastic. He makes his own bed on the trash bin, on the plastic that all the community put. Small house, batako, 3 meter, 3 meter by 3 meter, a locker, and the 20 years old kids inside. And then we even don't know what his age. I said 20, but he was probably even more.
Yeah. Horrible.
Yeah. So this is something I blame, like. You don't have to feel ashamed. I mean, yeah, this is always.
I feel ashamed as an Indonesian actually.
No, but actually also don't go too far. I mean, you can blame there. If you feel shame, you lost.
Yeah.
It means you lose. You have to fight that.
Yeah.
And to fight this, and as Indonesian, and consider yourself as a human being, and you have the power to fight and to tell them, fuck, you're fucking asshole to don't take care of your kids.
Yeah.
Because if we elect you, it's to take care of them. Without any condition. I remind you the first article of the human rights.
That's what I feel ashamed of, because as Indonesian, I think we don't have any, like, even a decent human being to be a representative.
But Indonesia signed the human rights treaty.
Yeah, of course, for politics, remember?
Yeah, but they signed it.
Signed it. Yeah.
Let's talk about something else, because actually we will get like a bit hungry, and we start to be hungry. But we are hungry. Not hungry. No, hungry.
More. I'll be.
Another topic interesting. Oh, it's difficult for you to do things. I introduced this TV show, this No Problem TV show before, as we can talk about.
No. It must be difficult for him to get drunk because he couldn't have to get up.
Yeah. My God. So actually they have to have a lot of sense of humor. Do you consider yourself having a big sense of humor because of your disabilities also?
Yeah, we can laugh at ourselves.
I mean, it's helped you like when she changed the hair color.
Well, I don't know. I didn't remember where I get this, but someone says, when just smile, whatever happened to you, just smile. Even if something, the worst thing happen, smile and everything will be alright.
Oh, Dad.
Just love it.
It does not make me crying fucking so.
But still, Pito, you have to smile. Whatever happens, the word smile, Chan. That's what I answer.
But sometimes difficult to keep smiling.
Yeah.
Whatever we feel the pain. For you, I know sometimes you feel pain.
Yeah.
But when you feel pain and nobody is, you need help and you cannot access help. Okay, you say you're lucky, so you can have help. But don't consider yourself as You're lucky, yeah. But there is a lot of people who don't have your chance.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, okay, we can all the time say, okay, I smile, keep smiling, but at the end you die because you don't have enough food or you don't have enough money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a bit complicated. How it's difficult for you to travel? I changed the point. To move on the street.
Can you repeat?
How difficult?
How difficult is to move from a point to another? In Indonesia and here, people don't know. People in Indonesia knows, but people maybe outside Indonesia are watching us. Is something done for people in wheelchair?
There's a lot of place didn't support people with wheelchair. Even without a wheelchair, I can still walk with a walker, but even then, there are some place I can't access because it's hard to move my legs. The problem also, I consider myself have less stamina compared to other people. I get tired easily. I can stand for too long and walk too far. That's a bit problem for me. And there's a lot of people with there's a lot of people who can't even walk. They have to depend on the wheelchair, and it's so limited place for them to move. There's
an example, the trottoir here, for example, you want to go to Sanur and to buy something with your chair, is that possible?
It's in Sanur.
No, I mean, I take an example. In Sanur, maybe. I think not actually. You have to stay on the road.
Yeah, on the sidewalk is kind of terrible in here. The wheelchair can access the sidewalk. You have to use the main road, and it's dangerous for the people with wheelchair. And the store and
buses.
And
there is buses,
but so
there is buses here. There is a line.
Yeah.
Blue buses with bus station, etc.
Yeah.
But try. Yeah. Who are you? Siapa namanya?
Rendra.
Selamat datang.
Ya.
Ikut di sini. Bisa?
Yeah.
It's okay like that. Maybe you can. Siapa namanya?
Wait.
Dari mana?
Ya, kebetulan aslinya dari daerah Gianyar.
Iya. Orang Bali ya?
Ya, Bali.
Oh. Terus kenapa datang di sini?
Karena ada temennya.
Oh.
Because of me.
Oke. Berapa umurnya kau?
23.
Tinggal di daerah sini atau di Gianyar? Masih
Kalau
Gianyar?
kebetulan saya tinggal di daerah Supratman, kurang lebih dari sini sekitar 11 km.
Drink up first.
Tapi dia 2 gelas. Oke.
Udah 2 gelas.
Kau datang di sini pakai motor atau?
Kebetulan saya kesini pakai sepeda motor sendiri.
Pakai sepeda motor sendiri?
Ya.
Yang 3 roda atau 4 roda seperti?
Rodanya 4.
10 dong. 10.
And then, can you explain like your story? Bahasa Indonesia aja.
Kamu kenapa?
Apa bercerita untuk kamu sendiri?
Syukur lu todong.
Ayo. Bagaimana
Kenapa bisa
hidupnya,
jadi
ya?
difabel? Ceritanya gimana?
Karena saya itu lahirnya tuh prematur.
Wah, sama. We're the babies, premature babies.
Kecepetan ya, biasanya orang nunggunya tuh 9 bulan, kita kecepetan.
But we also have a common point, by the way.
What?
Born by accident.
Yeah, I was born by accident.
Saya taruh di mana?
Keep that on your head again.
Cai terlalu baik. Kamu terlalu baik buat aku, Cai.
Mantap ya.
Bahasa basi.
Dasar.
Actually,
Indonesian.
you just come in. He's just coming. It's just a good surprise to welcome a new Kawan here. And then I ask him to tell about his story. He will speak bahasa Indonesia. Oke, ayo. Lanjut.
Cerita saya kenapa bisa jadi difabel karena saya lahirnya itu prematur, 6 bulan kandungan, terus sebenarnya pun penyakit saya ini sebenarnya dalam tanda kutip itu masih misterius ya, karena kalau dibilang lumpuh bukan, polio juga bukan, jadinya
Bukan
untuk
polio kan?
kedokteran sendiri pun masih tanda tanya kenapa saya bisa seperti ini.
Emang malas jalan aja bukan?
Lahirnya itu normal seperti biasa, habis itu bicara
Lahirnya seperti biasa tapi prematur.
Iya, lahirnya prematur. Dulu kalau nggak salah berat saya itu pas ketika lahir itu 1,5 kilo.
Sakit.
Ukurannya kurang lebih seukuran botol ini.
Ya kalau penuh ya, tapi sekarang
Iya.
sudah habis mungkin ya. Kilo. And then apa lagi?
Ntar minum dulu.
Minum dulu.
Sini.
Apa ya?
Sini.
Terus suka dukanya, terus dulu sempat kesusahan nyari sekolah, biarpun ujung-ujungnya bisa dapat di sekolahan normal karena dilihat karena kebijaksanaan guru juga ya, karena dilihat saya itu juga bisa berinteraksi seperti orang-orang lain, cuma kakinya aja yang beda sedikit gitu. Dan akhirnya saya diterima sekolah seperti biasa dari TK, SD sampai SMK di sekolahan biasa. Dan bergaul pun juga seperti biasa, sebagaimana anak umumnya.
He gets more colorful love life.
Talk to the camera because I understand you can translate.
He gets more colorful love life than me. Actually, he has more girlfriend than I have boyfriend. So yeah.
Aku malu.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing that I couldn't do is having a boyfriend while he has so many girlfriends. That's what I'm jealous of.
Because of charisma.
Yeah, of course.
And then sekolahnya sampai sekarang?
Kebetulan saya cuma tamatan SMK saja karena setelah saya berpikir-pikir saya tuh pinginnya tuh biar bebas gitu, makanya nggak pingin sekolah lagi. Padahal orang tua sempat beberapa kali menyarankan untuk sekolah. Kayaknya kamu bagusan sekolah deh. Enggak dah, soalnya kebetulan saya karena kepanggilan di rumah Dian, saya jadi nyebut diri saya itu Dian. Orang soalnya Dian tuh pinginnya tuh pingin gini belajar secara
mandiri,
bebas gitu loh. Kayak sekarang ketemu teman-teman baru, padahal saya baru datang. Tiba-tiba udah disambut aja gitu loh.
Ada welcome drink.
Iya.
Enak lagi kan?
Apa yang paling? Kau berapa umurnya sekarang, Kak Piro?
23.
Kerja?
Kebetulan saya kerjanya itu freelance sih, karena dulu sempat kerja di apa namanya itu suatu percetakan, jadi apa namanya itu bagian gininya kayak bikin spanduk, kartu nama yang gitu-gitu.
Gitu.
Kurang lebih
desain.
Ya.
Desain ya?
Ya, tapi kan kalau di percetakan kan desainnya kan agak kurang karena kebanyakan terima file siap cetak kan.
Tapi sekarang tidak kerja lagi.
Sekarang sih saya gini fokus untuk gini aja, jualan kayak spanduk, kartu nama kayak itulah. Karena kan saya sebelumnya kan juga udah pernah punya pengalaman, jadinya saya berpikir kenapa nggak ini aja yang diginiin lagi, terusin lagi. Toh saya juga itu saya itu ngerasa kayak pede gitu loh, punya temen gitu kan, coba aja tawarin ke temen-temennya, ternyata temen-temennya pada mau, dan akhirnya
ada pacarnya juga mau.
Did you met him first?
No, this is my first time.
I haven't met him either until now. Yeah, I met him in Twitter actually.
Iya, biasanya cuma ngobrol di Twitter aja. Sekarang tumben kelihatan mukanya.
Yeah.
What is the most difficult for you in your life? Apa yang paling susah untuk setiap hari untuk jalan atau apapun? Di dalam hidup
Paling susah MKT.
yang paling susah. Seperti orang pakai sama disabilities.
Apa ya, kayak gitulah, misalnya mau naik angkutan umum susah, makanya itu juga yang bikin saya itu kayak termotivasi, kayak bikin saya tuh kayak pingin gitu loh, belajar naik motor sendiri, belajar naik mobil sendiri gitu.
Belajar?
Ya, tapi kalau sekarang karena saya kebetulan tidak ada gininya mobilnya, jadinya yang saya benar-benar fasih itu untuk sekarang itu untuk sepeda motor aja.
Bisa ngepot berarti.
Tadi Cai bilang dia pikir katanya dia bilang saya orang lucky karena ada banyak orang bantu atau keluarga
Ya,
teman-teman. Kau seperti dia juga?
Iya, kebetulan juga iya, karena kalau nggak ada support atau dukungan dari orang-orang sekitar itu kita tuh nggak mungkin bisa kayak sekarang. Karena gimana ya, kita ini kan manusia, jadinya terlepas gimana keadaannya, jadinya ya mendingan kita secara sederhana tuh ya udah saling dukung aja lah. Iya, dukung mendukung.
Perminta ada bantuan dari mereka? Dari mereka enggak?
Dari pemerintah.
Dari pemerintah untuk saat ini yang benar-benar untuk karena disabilitas sih belum ya, karena saya juga terus terang juga tidak terlalu mengharapkan bantuan ya, karena kebetulan juga saya secara ekonomi juga tidak terlalu susah-susah sekali.
Masih mampu.
Ya masih mampu lah. Kalau misalnya mau ada bantuan, lebih baik disalurkan untuk orang-orang disabilitas yang lain yang kemungkinan nasibnya itu lebih maaf ya, lebih buruk daripada saya.
Iya.
Secara ekonomi atau dan yang lainnya gitu. Soalnya kan saya juga sering lihat itu sekarang kan lagi ngetren tuh kayak di Instagram, bakti sosial itu. Saya udah mulai seneng sih karena banyak ada bantuan sosial gitu untuk kaum disabilitas yang untuk kayak renovasi rumah. Karena gimana ya, maaf aja, untuk lapangan pekerjaan untuk orang disabilitas kan emang agak susah ya.
Ya,
jadinya gimana mereka mau memperbaiki taraf hidupnya kalau mereka sendiri pun juga susah untuk dapat penghidupan gitu.
He said, tell me if I'm wrong, I will do a shortcut, like, can I translate because he's talking a lot?
Okay.
He said for them, you don't have any help from any kind of government. Hopefully you have people, you feel also lucky because people helping the friends, the family, but he said hopefully I have them because otherwise nobody will help me. And then for the disabled people also, what's more complicated for them is to find the way to live. For them they cannot find a real job. Like now he was working a little bit before as a infographist, designer or whatever, but now you don't have that. And then if you want to find something else to do for as a disabled, it's complicated. Maybe you want to ask him something about that. We can talk about this together.
Yeah, of course.
Saya bicara bahasa Inggris karena banyak orang nonton mereka mengerti bahasa Inggris.
Oh iya.
Kalau nggak mengerti ya, tapi pelan-pelan ya.
Pelan-pelan.
Tadi, before you said it's difficult for you to find a job right now as a disabled, and then maybe we can talk about that. Maybe of course for you also. For you it's constant. And then this. After I have another question, if you can transpose that to religion or whatever. But as a disabled, how for you it's difficult to find a job, like in a rolling chair, with a wheelchair, or without any fingers. Who want to start?
Yeah. For the people with
mobility.
How to get access to where work and the workplace will provide the access. Bit more. I think
Mendem.
Jatuh.
Correct. Check. For the access, and it's also about
Do you consider people don't consider you as have the same abilities than a normal person, than a non-disabled person?
Well,
in terms of skill, yeah.
In terms of skill, like you're disabled, because you're disabled, the guy who wants to hide you, they say, oh, I know that he will work like maybe 60% compared to a normal people.
About that, depends. The person, the disabled person himself, how he that they also need more chance to get more education. There are a lot of people with disability, but didn't have the money to get the education. They need help.
This is the topic before.
Yeah.
If you don't understand. Tadi kita bicara pemerintah ada bantuan dari mereka, mungkin kasih uang untuk training atau apapun, tapi tidak ada uang dari mereka. Iya, itu masalahnya. Because when you're at the beginning, in my opinion, when we should be equal, all equal in front everything, but you cannot access to this because of your disabilities, because of your disability. The school is more complicated to access, and everything is more complicated. And then, in my opinion, the government have a responsibility in terms of helping, giving you access to education, a different education linked to your own handicap. You know, if you're deaf, if you're blind, you cannot go to normal school. But in here,
there are school for disabled person, SLB. Yeah, but
they're not. It's government,
it's
mostly
the
government.
Yeah, but well, it's back to the parents again.
Yeah.
How they are willing to get their children to attend the disabled school, but yeah.
It's not even so many ya. It's
not
even
waktu kecil kau di sekolah biasa?
Iya, kebetulan ya.
Kebetulan sekolah biasa ya?
Iya.
Sampai SMK kan?
Iya.
Yeah, that's what happened actually in Indonesia, because even if there's like disabled schools, but there are not so many, and not even like conclude the general population in the area. I mean, if there's so many people who are like, there are more deaf people in like one area, one kabupaten, one agency, but the provided school are for the blind, for example. They don't acquire the deaf ones. I mean, it's sometimes it's like that.
It's not free school also.
Yeah,
you can say it's not free.
Yeah. And
basically it's not free.
Yeah, not free.
The one that's quite more complete is in Jakarta. They have Santirama for the deaf. Actually, my cousin went there. And there's another layer about disabled actually when it comes for sex education, because my cousin she got deaf. She deaf because, well, she got almost the similar story with me. Her parents was trying to abort her, but they didn't succeed, and she born.
That's horrible
deaf.
the way you said that anyway.
Yeah. And I don't know, it perhaps the preference of the parents, how they raise their kids. For my aunt, she couldn't deal with her deaf daughter. She put her in the bubble, in the safety bubble, like everything provided, everything. Even her brother have to like sacrifice everything for her. She got everything provided, so she couldn't deal with loss, with stress, distress, with what she couldn't have, and that's got her tantrum. And whenever she's in tantrum, then like everybody has to rush to like putting her into what she wants. And that's the bad side when she was alone, when she was in school. This is trigger warning, because I'm about to tell something really bad with girl. And she was in elementary. When the time she reached the 5th grade, she got harassed 3 times by 3 different persons. Because
she was what?
She was harassed, sexually harassed.
Yeah.
And
raped.
Not raped, but well, somebody masturbated in front of her.
Yeah.
And it was the driver, actually, the school bus driver. And we couldn't deal with that. Our big family, we couldn't deal with that. But instead of like give her the talk, we're like trying to protect her with thicker bubble.
Yeah, don't talk, please. Yeah.
Yeah, because well, people said that it will get her more traumatized, and it will get her like getting
Anger
back.
from
Getting back with the sad story. She couldn't deal with herself, and like they did it. And in the end, well, she's like one older than you. She's 24 now, and she worked in a showroom in Jakarta, and yeah, she couldn't deal with her personal selves actually. The highest achievement for her was when he was dating a popular guy. The highest achievement for her was looking at me living in Bali and working with bule. She worships bule much. Because she feels like bule is superior because they were on TVs and stuff like that.
Bule is a foreigner.
Yeah.
Actually, it's
Like
the way we
Alex.
talk foreigner, yeah, like me. But yeah,
It's about her
just remind
self-worth,
about
yeah.
disabled people and politics. You see, Indonesia, there is in my knowledge, there is only 2 countries who once in their history got disabled person leading the country as a president.
Yeah, Gus Dur.
The first,
My favorite president.
It's the favorite of many Indonesian actually. He was blind, and then in America it was Eisenhower. Of course, he was on a rolling chair like you. And then those 2 presidents were 2 of the
Coolest
greatest
persons.
president in America in the world. Like for Indonesia,
Yeah, he got impeached.
yeah, he got
He got
impeached.
dethroned actually.
Yeah, because another story. But he did something for disabled people at that time because he was himself disabled. He did lots of things I heard about.
I think for Gus Dur actually he got lots of empathy in him in everyone. He was like making the Confucian people having their own holiday perhaps, and it's like it's diminished. It's like more and more diminished the boundaries between the Indonesian, the brown color, the brown skin with the Chinese descendant actually. And I mean, it's actually a good start. I really loved him, and he was like trying to see things from different angles, from different angles because he's blind.
This is what I'm saying. Actually, when you're blind and president of one country, you cannot see the shit who's spreading around.
Yeah.
So it's quite helping.
He couldn't.
Also,
He didn't see the surface. He see deeper layer than that.
Deeper layer, of course.
Yeah.
That's the way we should, and in my opinion, all see, like not see just the appearance, but see what is really inside you. For me, it's quite impossible, probably like all of you, to see any difference between us. There's different way to live.
Yeah.
I know I'm more superior than you because you ask me for cigarette all the time.
No, but you took my cigarette before, so I was looking and I was telling you, why did you put my cigarette?
Yeah, right.
And I will ask you a last question because after we're going to stop. Each of you, if you have the power, if one day you can put your ass in the seat of the president of Indonesia, whatever. If you have the power to change something in terms of access to whatever you want, to have disabled people or not, or just the human race in general in your country, what will be? Do you have a dream for your country?
First, kalau kamu punya waktu, kalau kamu bisa jadi presiden, kamu mau ngapain?
Mau ganti apa di sini di Indonesia? Bukan di Bali ya, di seluruh Indonesia.
Mau ganti apa?
Di
yang
seluruh
jelas,
Indonesia.
Sistem pemerintahannya dulu sih yang terutama yang suka korupsi, yang suka
berat.
Itu nilepin pajak yang gitu-gitu dulu harus diberantas.
Banjar gimana Banjar? Aman?
Nah, soalnya kan kalau misalnya yang korupsi itu nggak disikat duluan, nanti takutnya
disikat duluan.
Nanti gini loh, kita udah kasih anggaran, taunya banjirnya nggak selesai.
Tapi siapa datang lagi? Nah, itu masalahnya. Kalau ganti yang orang Nasklang itu seperti itu, gimana untuk yang baru datang? Masalahnya itu masalahnya karena kalau
gimana ya? Untuk penggantinya itu mungkin
ganti dari siapa? With who?
Ganti dengan siapa?
Dengan siapa?
Nah, ini dia karena juga sebenarnya juga kalau untuk mencari pengganti ini kan juga nggak gampang ya karena udah kerusakannya udah secara sistematis kan. Jadinya juga kalau mau mencari penggantinya juga harus Emang
sistematis juga.
Iya, yang harus
Sistematis juga.
sistematis juga, karena kan kita kan impossible dong kalau misalnya kita main comot orang ini tentang kita kenal, habis itu kita ajakin gitu kan sama aja.
I translate if I just he wished to change the politician because he said the politicians are very corrupt, blah blah blah, and there is a they don't pay taxes or blah blah blah, and they ask taxes to everyone to pay taxes even they don't have to pay, and etc. And then I just interact and I say, but to replace them by who? Because it's very difficult in Indonesia to replace a politician by another one because they're all corrupt, mainly all corrupt. And then if you're too honest, you go to jail. Actually, you know, a lot. If you're too honest, you go to jail because you want to play to keep yourself in the game. I mean, in the game of corruption or getting yourself more rich. So it's a good idea. I wish that for your country. Kita berdoa untuk ganti orang seperti itu.
Ganti yang baik.
Iya, pakai yang baik. And you, what you want to?
Cai first.
Oh, because
I'm going to talk very a lot. That's why.
Cai, if you have a dream for your country, what you want to change or do?
There's a lot of things.
I
think it needs start from the bottom. Family, the environment. Yeah, I think I don't know about the government. Then I have no idea about what to do about the government, because I think even if we change the top, there will be always someone who replace them and do the same things
with the new one.
It's not.
Mengerti, Bli?
I don't.
Mengerti, Bli? Mengerti betul?
Enggak sih.
Ntar aku ceritain ya.
Ya. Itu ya terjemahannya.
Nanti di SMS.
Nanti di DM dulu terjemahannya.
Yeah, it's true what you saying.
I don't know what to do about. There are some, like you said before, when you are too honest, you go to jail, and when you are
Catholic, you go to jail.
I don't really care about it. But there are good people and there are bad people. I don't know how to differentiate them just by looking at it. Needs time to know.
Start from the basic, from the bottom.
Yeah.
To clean, like
to clean from
first, and then start from
the scratch.
I'm not Indonesian, and I will keep you the last words because it will be like fire. So I prefer.
Actually not. I'm in my Zen place.
Saya dari lama tinggal di Indonesia, tapi saya kalau bisa harus ganti sesuatu di Indonesia, saya mau ganti mentalitas orangnya. Mereka berpikir seperti tadi kita bilang Article 1 of the Human Rights Constitution.
Human rights.
The people should more take care of them, thinking as a brotherhood. Like I take care of you, you take care of me, without any difference of color, race, disabilities, or whatever, and without thinking about all the time money. The problem in here right now, people are always thinking about money, and then you know that better than me. When me or you buy a new watch, nobody will tell you, oh, your watch is nice, but berapa ini? And then we forgot the basic, to think about the beauty of the purity of the nature of the people, the things we can have. Saya tidak curi, tidak dajam ya, tapi example ya. Tapi yang ini saya tidak curi, saya bayar sendiri karena saya suka. I just buy this watch for myself because I like it, and what I expect is like, yeah, we consider as more all together as a human being. We stop talking about racism, about race, because it doesn't exist. We stop talking about religion. We can talk about religion, but the beauty of the religion. Oh, Islam is nice. Oh, Christianism is nice. Oh, Buddhism or Hindu, you guys are Hindu, is also nice. Even it's super complicated, by the way. Even it's super complicated. And thinking about in Indonesia, the last thing is about the education, because the level of education at school is a bit dramatic and it's getting really, really, really worse years and years. This is the only thing I want to say. Kesehatannya, pendidikannya, yeah, access to healthcare, access to education, but basically changing the mentality of people.
Yeah, that's
and probably from everyone, and probably the politician. If one day it's happened, they will feel better also. They will not thinking about their pocket first.
Yeah, of course.
And now fireworks, man. Yeah.
Let me wait. I need fuel. Ready? This is gonna be dark.
No, don't be too dark. Yeah.
So
you have 2 minutes.
Trigger warning. This is gonna be dark. So this is actually my dream since I was in senior high. Whenever I get the power to do anything to keep this country, these people back on the track as a human, I want to kill people over 60, the boomers, because they are the ones with the greediest mind. I would like check the list on the gedung DPR. Ingat-ingat ya, gedung DPR gua liatin watu-watu. So I will take out the good people. I will put them in a building, and I will take every kids from the orphanage to be put into the building. They will have this like a brotherhood or sisterhood system. So the older takes care of the younger.
Maybe to put them in one family. Actually.
Yeah, of course. It's gonna be a big family. The older takes care of the younger. The ables takes care of the disables. They will teach each other. They will teach the values. They will teach Karl Marx.
Yeah, Karl Marx, yeah.
They will teach the Marxists, the Hegelian, the psychoanalysts, everything. Foucault, even Descartes, Aristotle, everything, and they will.
Descartes, Aristotle. Wow.
I mean, it's gonna be a really huge university for everyone. They will learn They will learn the philosophy. They will learn the math. They will learn chemistry, everything. They will learn everything, and in their spare time, they will go to the shelters for the stray dogs and stray cats. They will take care of the animals. There won't be any zoos because we're going to make the forest green. There will be there will be no more manufacturer because
no more plastic.
Yeah, no more. We will self-sustain. That's my biggest dream since I was in senior high. And there will be no more harassment towards women because in that really big university, they will teach people. They will teach men not to rape, and they will teach women about their self-worth. Fair enough.
I agree with you for everything. I think we are a dreamer. We all are very dreamer. But
remember, I will kill the boomers.
But every kind, I believe that every real thing is happening in our life start by a dream.
Yeah, of course.
And we have to be very, to have big dream, and we can have big dream for our country and for our friend and family.
Yeah, of course. But you're the one that I save, the boomer that I save, because I love you.
I love you too. Ladies, and thank you for coming. I will close, and then I will say that thank you. First of all, thank you to all of you. It was a very big surprise, and thanks. Really, you want to say something?
Ucapan terima kasih aja kali. Ya, terima kasih untuk semuanya yang sudah dalam tanda kutip menjebak saya.
Emang maksudnya begitu, biar ada temennya, Cai.
Kesannya yang pertama kaget.
Apalagi
tamu dadakan.
Iya.
Kan gitu, jagoan datangnya belakangan.
Tapi masalahnya bukan jagoan.
Gak apa-apa, gak apa-apa.
If one day you wanna come to helping us, you can. There is always something to do. And then this is one I want to say. Like I will take maybe 5-10 minutes to talk about that. I want to say thank you to Pito for your help. Maybe you want to show what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
This is going to be in toko ya, in the Kawan Baik toko.
We open.
I make this
a fair shop. We call kawanbaik.co, and we invite everyone to display their
This is
their
actually
production.
unicorn poo.
Yeah, unicorn poo.
Oh,
But they all get one. I will buy one for you. Huh?
Okay, will do. This is the monster in Pac-Man.
And these kind of small things we will find soon on kawanbaik.co. And then it is very nice.
And this is your pool.
Because this is the emoticon, you know, the WhatsApp.
Your pool.
And then the profit of the products, of all the products. First of all, people like Pito, like you, if you're an artist or whatever, you can sell your own product. And you cannot sell your product on a website like Tokopedia, which is also very nice.
Yeah.
But it's really dedicated to something with a good cause behind that.
Can I show this to the camera?
Yes, what is it? A clitoris.
No.
A boot.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
It's a boob.
boom.
Of course you can. And we invite everyone to contact Kawan Baik Indonesia. You can send an email to kawanbaik.co, whatever you want, IU or info@kawanbaik.co. And then you can or store@kawanbaik.co, store@kawanbaik.co, or info@kawanbaik.co. It's working also. And if you want to participate, if you're an artist, if you want an artisan doing small work
If you're a stubborn disabled like me.
If you are, but actually, I don't want to talk about that. But I don't want to say this is something I don't want to talk. Actually, whoever you are, disabled, you don't have any money, and you produce something. You're talented to do something, and you produce something. You're a painter. You have a CD you wanted to sell, and you do poetry. You have a book or whatever. You can contact us, and we will helping you to sell your product. And behind of this mission, there is a super nice cause, which is rebuilding the school, helping disabled like you, like we did in the program Kawan Baik did, Kawan CCC 1, CCC 2, CCC 3, with the goodie bag, and the other program who are going to come. So thank you for very much. And then one more time, I will remind that if you want to sit in here, you're welcome. If you're a singer, if you want to promote your album, if you want to promote a cause, if you have something to spread, if you're an activist, if you are if you're a single, if you have nothing to say, if you just if you want to sit for 30 minutes and doing nothing, you can come and you can sit and doing nothing. Actually, everyone is welcome in here to this stage. And then thank you very much for everything.
You're welcome.
Wanna see my head lights off?
Yeah, no, but we not see anything because it's green. Yeah, yeah.
Mantap sekali.
Lagi.
I'm possible. These guys are very possible. Kau bisa. I'm possible. Saya itu apa? Saya bisa ya. Saya possible. I'm possible. Saya bisa.
Apaan?
Hilang.
Kau bisa. Semuanya di sini bisa.
No,
Terima kasih.
I'm not possible.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for your testimony. It's very touching. It's not touching because you're on the wheelchair. It's touching because you come, you talk with your heart. You too.
Ya, maksudnya mungkin gini ya, karena saya itu apa namanya tuh, karena saya tuh ceritanya tuh menyentuh gitu, benar?
Iya.
Iya.
Dari hati.
Ya, gitulah kira-kira.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You lose some finger. You lose some finger.
Oh yeah.
Some finger.
I didn't know that coming.
Dadah, thank you. See you soon. Still live. Next week.
Lagi.
Next week we are going to welcome.
Next week we're going to find my fingers.
Yeah, Made and Fendi. And then we welcome also in the next couple of days, maybe the week after, No Stress, the band. And then Jerings will come also to talk at the end of the month of August. And so many other people. So thanks for coming. Thanks for trusting in us. Spread the words about No Problem TV. You can share the link. You can share the video. And see you soon. Thank you. Goodbye. We love you very much.
This is a great Moncello, by the way.